So I ended up buying these red Cameroon baboon tarantulas. That's the actual name on there. I don't really want to embarrass myself, but I ended up buying these because I know that you can put them into a communal enclosure, which means that they can coexist together and hang out. And these became popular just because they're known to go fishing. So most of the time they're gonna be underground making holes. So I'm gonna make sure that there's like a special mixture of soil and sand, so I can make sure to make it seem like an ant farm. But let me see if we can find one. I just saw him this morning. There he is right there. But yeah, there's 3 of them. And the only thing is I'm just hoping they don't cannibalize themselves, just because I've been having them hanging out together like this, but I don't know if it works, just because everything's an experiment. I just hope that none of them dies, and if all of them die, then that'd be kind of sad, but we'll see what's up right now. The enclosure I am gonna put them in, this is where my Tucson bronze used to be at. He just recently passed away. He was a male. As you guys know, males don't last too long, but I'm gonna redo his. I'm just gonna add more dirt. I'm gonna make sure that I won't forget about him. I'm gonna fill all this all the way up to dirt, and then copy this exact setup up here, because they're mostly gonna be underground. Once they get pretty big, they get up to apparently 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches. I can buy a 10 to 20 gallon tank and decorate it, but right now I just want to keep track of it. My first mistakes of creating enclosures was getting them babies, which are slings. They're slings to the spiderlings, but when people say sling, it's called a baby. I used to put them in like really big, decent enclosures, but then I wouldn't be able to find them afterwards, which would suck. But I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do right now, and like I said, we're just gonna fill this up to dirt, make it seem like it's an ant farm kind of look, and hopefully they do their thing. So what I'm gonna do next right now is pretty much just fill us up all the way up with dirt. I already have the dirt right here. The soil I do recommend is getting those big bricks, those soil bricks from the pet store, just because they might not look too much, but once you get them wet, you get at least a bucket full. This is a whole brick. They're usually under $5. The only reason I don't buy the bags or anything from Home Depot or anything that's not a pet shop, just because they might put a different type of fertilizer and different types of like harmful chemicals in that dirt, just because it might help the plants and might kill your animal or whatever insect you're gonna put in there. But like I said, you just add water and you get a bucket full. And by the way, I did get this aquarium for about $10 at Goodwill. Just pay attention to the Saturday deals. But yep, it comes with this cool light with a cover and whatnot. But that's all like extra stuff. But hopefully they do create tunnels and we can see them, and then that later on, like I said, put them in a bigger aquarium, and hopefully put an aquarium inside an aquarium, which I mean by putting fish in there, or I should say an aquarium inside an enclosure. But yep, stay tuned. The next I'm gonna do the next thing I'm gonna add is sand. This is from my hermit crab. It's called Fluckers sand. It's usually shaped like cookie dough. I'm gonna add some of that in there, hopefully create some structure just for me to see them, just because I do see the hermit crabs do tunnels and it's easy for them to see. So I'm just gonna mix my own sand and my own little good stuff in there, just to, like I said, create more of like a clay material. And just like that, I'm done. I fill it all the way to the top. I usually just have it really loose in memory of my Tucson bronze. Like I said, I had everything almost like he had it before he passed away. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put 3 little premature holes Hopefully they use the holes for them to go in. That way I can keep track of them. But yep, there's the light. The light's plugged into a plug-in pretty much. Like I said, $10. I think no, actually it was $5. But yep, there it is. Put the little guys pretty. I'm gonna put the guys in pretty soon. But yep. The next thing you have to do if you're gonna be doing these projects, water is really important, but you don't want to put too much water, just because what's gonna happen is mold. And you don't want mold because your hard work. You gotta start all over, wasted dirt. You gotta throw everything away. Hella annoying. Way up. There it is. Pretty cool. And you gotta do the holes. I want to go all the way down just for them to like see the hole. Hopefully they use it. Alright, we're coming up next is the spiders, or tarantulas I should say. Alright, for these housing, what you're gonna need is a catch cup. Don't forget a catch cup, because just in case these guys do get out, you're gonna have pretty much something to catch them, because you don't want them to run around everywhere and whatnot. And then you're gonna need, I prefer a wooden or a plastic tong. I do have metal and wood, but this is smaller. So what we're gonna do is, if they don't want to come out, we're gonna have to start picking at it and then put the tarantula in here. But like I said, wish me luck. Here we go. So here we go. Like I said, hopefully it don't pop up like Jack in the Box. As you can see, you saw the first one run. Let me just put this away real quick. I don't want too much brush. Well, there's one. There he is. Second one confirmed. So far so good, guys. Third one. There's the third one. Hopefully it don't climb back up. Keeping a close eye on them. Probably just spread this stuff around. So there you have it. whole rehousing of 3 tarantulas. Hopefully they get to live together and do their thing. Let me just put the cover and see how that looks.